everyone. Welcome to today's live stream. We're going to be talking about, briefly, today I sent my mailer out about, what to do about the friends and family discount, discounting in your cake business, what to do. And I did post this in the Facebook group yesterday night, just like, what do you do in your cake business? Because I'm just really interested to hear what you guys do for your business. And I just kind of want to expand on this a little bit more on just pricing, discounting, and everything, and what that kind of really means in your business, and really how to change that. Because I know it's something that you guys really encounter, especially if you are having your business in the town that you've grown up in, or you're just kind of like known, so where people just like know you and stuff, or just kind of like anywhere. But really just like how to actually change that for your business, of what that actually means, and how to actually do something about it. Because I kind of thought that when I started my cake business that I just needed to discount my friends, my family, sorority sisters, people in the Chamber of Commerce that I was involved with, who else? People I went to college with, people I went to high school with, elementary school. People were just kind of like, I kind of thought that I needed to do that to get my cake business off the ground. And people would actually tell me that I needed to give discounts in my cake business to get my cake business off the ground, right? That just kind of feels like logically that kind of makes sense. And I did talk about in my mailer just kind of like how to really approach this for your cake business. But, I kind of think that all of us kind of think that we have some kind of obligation to people that we know. And I've actually kind of like learned about like just kind of like gotten a deeper awareness about like discounting, giving sales and everything like that. Just kind of like owning a business, like two businesses for a while, and how to really handle that and what that kind of actually really means. So what I kind of mean by that is when you're actually like discounting and feeling like you have to do like a sale, or you have to kind of like hook people up or anything like that, that's just kind of devaluing your product and your brand. And it actually shows that you're just not really respecting your ability to make solid income in your business. When you have a business and you have to generate income every single, week, month, in order to, especially if you want to like grow into a full-time cake business, or at least charge like premium pricing, which is something I help my clients with. But when you're just kind of like feel like you have to discount, or you're just kind of like discounting, or you're just not really charging your worth, you really don't think that your product is really worth it, and that you have to really discount it in order to really book that client. You're kind of scared of telling people no, and you kind of have that people pleasing aspect that that something that you need to like heal inside, just to kind of know that you don't need to please everyone. The person that you only really need to please is yourself in your cake business. A lot of times we create our businesses, self-expression, and to kind of fuel, what's kind of going on, with us. But it's really just like a deeper issue than just kind of like it's okay to kind of give discounts and everything. It's something like a little bit like it's kind of going on underneath that you kind of need to really investigate, because that's what's really operating your business. You're really not valuing what you're putting out there. You think that you need to kind of get discounts to get your business off the ground, but you're actually losing money when you're just not really, especially if you're undercharging right now and not charging your worth. Think about like how much money you're really losing when you're discounting your friends, your family, people your coworkers, ex-cousin or cousin and everything like that, giving them like a discount on their wedding cake. That's actually happened to me. I felt like I had to give a discount to this was like the lowest price that I ever charged on a wedding cake. It was my ex-coworker's cousin. It's like I felt like I had to give him a discount, and it turned out to be the worst order ever. I shared this in the group like maybe a while back, but that cake order, I actually had to give them a refund on that cake order because they weren't happy. I didn't give them the replica that they were actually looking for, and it just all came because I didn't value myself. I was already undercharging. I wasn't charging my worth, or anything like that. And I ended up giving them a refund. I gave them a refund to make them go away because they actually wanted me to make the same cake for their anniversary cake, the same replica cake. And so, and that just didn't make any sense. So I gave them a refund to make them go away. It's like, okay, please never, don't come back. But when I really started to value everything that I was doing, really respecting my ability and the necessity to make money, that's when I just really started to tighten up on giving discounts. I did share on my mailer today that I pretty much give discounts to two people. One, her name is Sarah. She hooked me up with my first $1,000 order way back when I had Chrissy's Sweet Treats. So that's even before Aspen Charm Cakes and Pastries. But she was someone, it's just kind of like one of those intuitive, she was kind of like a special client to me, to where it's it's just kind of like someone who just kind of helped me along the way and believed in me way before I even started Aspen Charm Cakes and Pastries, before I even went to Toronto. So she's one. The other is a business associate, to where I do their bulk ordering for her company, and I do those, and she brings me thousands of dollars every month for my cake business, but I give her a discount on her personal order. So for her business, I'm not actually discounting that. She really respects that I'm a small business owner and that I have bills that I have to pay and I have to grow my business. But for her personal, I hook her up, because that's just kind of the expectation that she has. She kind of carries herself that way. But I'm really happy to do that, because it's just kind of I just kind of love that business relationship. So I just kind of really respected that. I just want to do that for you. Hi, Stephanie. Yeah, I just thought, do the hair and everything like that. No curls today. But those are pretty much the only two. And, I will admit this, just kind of getting Aspen Charm off the ground, whenever I felt like I needed to discount to kind of get a customer, a lot of times I did not book that customer. And I kind of feel whenever I'm kind of lowballing myself, and I don't even book that customer, it's kind of a lesson to me that's kind of telling me, Christina, raise your standards. Stop undercharging. Stop devaluing yourself. Really just start to really respect your ability to make money, and not just really accept the low vibe bullshit that you're kind of putting up with, and I don't even really book those clients. And then I'm also checking in on my mindset. Am I thinking lack thoughts, broke, I'm struggling, money's going to be hard to come by. You really have to check the thoughts that you're thinking in your head, because that's what you're actually getting in. And sometimes you have to kind of learn the lessons in order to really stop undercharging, and really just start to draw the line and really just say, no more, I'm not going to do that. And just really start to gain a better respect, because people will respect that when you respect that as well. I shared in my newsletter today, my dad, if he asked me to make pralines or something, which is his recipe, that I took, that was my first product that I ever sold. Whenever he wants me to make a special box, he'll just pay me what it actually costs. He don't give him a refund or a discount, because he actually respects my ability to actually make the money. Ooh, dry throat. I just recorded a training, that's kind of why I'm dolled up and everything. But I like this look and everything like that. So Giselle, hi, you're new to the group. Welcome. I feel the same way. I'd rather say no than lower my standards. Exactly. Feel your way into giving the discounts. If it feels kind of good, oh, no problem and everything, then do it. I kind of think that you should operate your business more what feels good for you. And the more that you're doing more feel good stuff, then you're going to perpetuate those feel goods and everything. But if it doesn't feel good, if you feel like it's a chore, or I don't want to, then you're really just going to create that energy that's not going to support you to grow your cake business. And just start to create some new standards for how you're actually operating your business, and just start to really respect your ability to make money. And that if you have a goal, which you should have income goals for your cake business every single month, every single week. I have to break down my goals every week for how much money I want to generate in my businesses. You really need to respect, okay, I can't operate like that if I actually want to make money and grow my business. So if you guys have any questions about this topic, let me know. And I just felt compelled to share that with you, because a sorority sister who like I've actually never met, but like knew her, like asked me to do that My Little Pony cake last week, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, and stuff, and like she wanted a three-tiered My Little Pony cake with like these like rainbow flowers kind of cascading down. You know, she sent me a Pinterest photo, which is completely fine. But I gave her the price and didn't hear back from her. It's not like I'm not going to see her too, because we kind of like hang in the same circles and stuff. But you know, it's kind of like fine. You know, like I think maybe she thought the cake was going to be way cheaper than what I actually quoted her. But it's like there's no way I'm doing like a three-tiered cake for less than like $200, let alone a one-tiered cake, $100 for a design cake. So it's just kind of like, you know, what do we do in those situations? Because I really get that a lot. Or people kind of come to me because I'm from Denver and I have my business here. And like one girl who I went to middle school with, like she wants me to do her wedding cake and stuff. So it's just kind of like, you know, I still kind of get like the people like coming in like, oh, Christina, you know, I want to do my wedding with you. Or like sorority sisters, or people I knew them from like daycare and stuff, you know. So how do you pronounce that? Eileen? Let me know. That happened to me a lot of times, but not anymore. That's good. You know, just really start to create that boundary. Just really respect your business, and then just kind of like create those boundaries. And I know sometimes it can be hard for people who have that people pleasing aspect. I have that in my business, or just kind of like that's just my personality. I just like to make sure people are happy, providing great customer service and everything. But I found out when I've discounted, I actually haven't booked the order, and it's kind of like no, raise your standards. The universe is God's way of saying, Christina, no, like stop it, you know. So, does anyone have any questions on this little topic? That was like a cool little fun topic to talk about. And I also, it's pinned to the top of the Facebook group. But if you have a question for me for a live stream, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Put those questions on that thread. So then I'm able to answer those that are non-related to this topic. You know, I'm going to do a live Q&A just to kind of like support you guys in any way. But put those questions there, so I'm able to answer those during the live stream. So make sure you post your questions there. So anyone has any questions or anything like that? Oh, Elaine, dope. Hi, Nisha. I saw that you just joined. Hello, hello. Anyone have any questions about this? It could be like annoying and stuff. And just kind of like watch it. And if you feel like, oh yeah, definitely, then just kind of go for it. When for family, I'll just do it for free. I just say it's portfolio work, just kind of like something to do, you know, just to kind of like boost my portfolio, or just kind of like learn a better cake design or anything. So I just kind of like, or say that's the gift that for them, so I'll go out and buy one. Just kind of like, I put all this work and time into this cake, this is your gift. So I've always been like that though, like, oh, I'm gonna like cook you dinner and everything like that, instead of like giving the gift. My love language is kind of like doing stuff and giving stuff to people. That's kind of like how I express my gratitude, or like thanks and stuff. So I kind of use that to advantage in my cake business. So anyone else have any other questions for me about this topic? What if family now starts taking advantage of the freebie? So one thing that you kind of need to do is you just kind of need to create a standard, and you need to kind of draw the line for how you're actually operating in your business, and not really settle for anything less than that. And that begins with the family as well, and just perhaps having those courageous conversations with them and saying, you know, I'm really trying to get my cake business off the ground, and I can't do that when I'm giving discounts, because I'm not really making the money to pay myself, to pay my supplies, my expenses, you know, the cost to do this, that, and the other and stuff. And just kind of like create that boundary, and just create a new standard for how you're actually going to have that, you know, run your business. But it's going to be having those conversations with people, so then they kind of like know that. So then you're able to operate in a new space, instead of like them expecting it. When people expect it, a lot of times they actually get it because they're expecting it, and their desire for expectation is greater than your desire to not do it. So just kind of create a new boundary. Nikki gives them as gifts too. I like to do that. Yeah, Giselle. Yeah, I do the friends and family, free. Allison, hi Allison. I often tell my friends they're getting a friend discount even though they're not. I don't advertise my prices so they don't know what to compare it to, but it makes them feel good, I think. Yeah, I've done that before in my cake business. Like, because you guys know, most of you guys know, if you're new to my community, you'll find out in my live workshop tomorrow. But I used to work for Apple, which is like, so many people work for Apple, right? But like people like they actually knew about me going to like quitting my job and everything. They supported me. So then when I came back from Toronto and everything with my cake business, people from Apple were actually coming to me for to do their wedding cake. Anyway, I did that to where I told someone they were getting a discount, but then I actually added the discount amount to the top of the cake, and then like it really wasn't a discount. I said, "Oh yeah, you're getting the friend discount and everything." I don't really do that right now. I don't do that anymore because it just kind of feels like a little slimy to me. Like I don't know, just like I did it and it worked. He's like, "Oh, thank you," and stuff. And I didn't really even give a discount. That was 2 years ago I did that. So, I mean, it worked. I haven't really done that since then. So, because I haven't really been working with a lot of people in my personal network as I used to. And I actually prefer it like that way. So awesome. Yeah. Did the same thing as well. So does anyone else have any questions before I pop off? I wanted to just do a quick little live stream on today's newsletter topic. Some of you guys did not get this newsletter. It's going to be on my blog so you guys can read the actual newsletter. But some people on my list got it. If you signed up for my workshop tomorrow, you did not get this newsletter. But it's going to be on my blog, and I post it for everyone to really read. So anyone else have any other questions? Let me know if you're typing. We're going to do a final call for Q&A on this topic. But I do have Perfectly Priced Your Cakes 8-week workshop to where we're really going to teach you how to charge at least $8 to $12 per slice in your cake business and working with those clients that you really want to work with so you're not really attracting those budget clients in. I do have the amazing bonuses that are going to be expiring soon. So it's something I really want you to take advantage of where you're going to get $100 off of the course, access to my live workshop or my recorded workshop, an extra week from me, but really just getting clear on how to price your cakes so you're charging at least $800 per slice and how to run your business as a real business instead of a glorified cake hobby, which is something I didn't have time for. So if you have any questions about Perfectly Priced Your Cakes, let me know. It's an amazing course. Let me know. Nikki, what time is the workshop tomorrow? So it's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern time. So that's 5 p.m. Denver time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So there will be a recording. If you can't make it live, but that recording is only going to be up for 36 hours. So if you can't make it live, no sweat. If you do have a question for me to answer during the live workshop, you can email me and then I will answer that. Some people have done that. There's going to be a chat box to where you get to like chat with me where I can answer like any question for you. So awesome question. Anyone else have any other questions? No? Going. Okay, awesome. You're gonna be there. Great. My workshops are pretty fun. They've evolved, throughout time, the few months to where, chat box and everything. Content's new and updated, but it's gonna be like a fun time to where a lot of like the women you see in this community, we're chatting it up like on my live workshop. And just kind of like getting clear on how to like really charge the prices that you really want and just getting support from me there. So excited to really share that with you tomorrow. So no one else has any other questions, which is good. I hope this content, if you're just joined in, I'm going to end the live stream, watch the replay. But, just really, I hope this really helped, for what kind of discounting really means and what to really change about that. Because when you're discounting, it means something. It's kind of like you're operating off of this belief system that you need to change so then you stop operating off of that belief system. A lot of times we're running off of beliefs. If we think we can't charge premium pricing, it's because we believe it. So discounting actually has this belief that you need to change and what that actually really means, and what to really do about it. Because you can say, no, I'm not going to do it, but then you kind of like, maybe you'll just do it again. And stuff. You just kind of need to change that. So just go watch the replay. Doors open for Perfectly Priced Your Cakes. The bonuses are going to be expiring soon, so make sure that you take advantage of that. If you have any questions about Perfectly Priced Your Cakes, let me know. I have so many amazing women signing up for round 2, and I just can't wait to support you there as well. So for everyone who's going to be joining me on the workshop tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you in the private Facebook group still tomorrow and everything like that. So I just want to hop in like real quick today because my just beginning of the day was just like bonkers. It was super crazy. So I just want to hop on. So I'm going to hop off and I will see you guys later.